What are we fighting for? What are we craving for? There is no unity amongst humanity. What are we fighting for? Pure hatred and pure war. Too much injustices, too much hypocrisy. The prayer warriors in present danger. Seeing me from afar, who them a try conquer. Wicked a rise up, but me just get stronger. Everybody want peace, so we all live longer. There is no peace, like we're living in bondage. Senseless killing, the youth got rampage. And we are living so we're gonna make it out. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, what are we fighting for? Oh, what are we craving for?
This is a wonderful evening to my viewers and my subscribers them. I hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray. Because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, the PNP them recently do a conference or a party meeting or what you don't call it, and they put on a chain upon a man's neck and pull it, and people are very upset about it, and the labor right them Babsy Grange call and the PNP to apologize to Jamaican people. Now what I want to know, how comes them now apologize to the Jamaican people for all what they want to do to the Jamaican people, but they were the first to jump and said these people should apologize, while they were just signifying something and showing Jamaican people that they are in bondage, which I agree with, because people don't have no freedom of speech anymore. People can't even talk out of their mouth anymore. You understand what I say? Them go so bam and them have fund SSL how much money, which me I go play a video about that later on down in another video. And the police them out there now have a good vehicle for driving. You know? The police them can't even get to respond to crime because of the old vehicle them they have. So why you don't take this money, fix up some houses and so forth, give some people where live homeless. You have some old people pitney where live homeless. Them not live nowhere. Trust me. You have some woman with pitney where them live. Trust me. It a leak. When rain fall, them don't have a comfortable sleep. And all of them something there. So why you don't use all of these money instead of you use it and fund SSL? Why you never use it and do something better with it? Why you never use it and do something for the teacher them, the nurse them, the police officers them, the national waste workers them, all of them people there. Why you never help them out with it? Why you help criminal with it? It's like you love criminal. White collar criminal to be exact. But I am going to play the video with Mark Golden and this man on the stage, and then I am going to play what Babsy Grange have to say, my people. You understand what I say? I want to leave an honest opinion down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, please remember to leave a like on this video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to see a better Jamaican people, give this video a thumbs up. Trust me, Jamaican people really I feel it. You understand what I say? But let me play the video and you guys leave your honest thought down below in the comment section.
And your leg on me next.
Ask him, what exactly happened to your big son? And Holness have been on bondage for 7 years. And we tired of the labor right. Lord have mercy. I get a feeling, I have a feeling that Mark Golden has the key to release him out of bondage. I get a feeling. I have a feeling. I say I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I say I have a feeling.
So basically, that is the video that have been circulating all over the internet. And trust me, people, we have more serious thing to deal with than that piece of video I just played. Because look here, these people are joke out behind them. These people have we under bandage. These people make we can't even talk out of our own mouth. These people make we can't live a good and a happy life because crime and violence take over the damn country. And them not do nothing to stop this crime and violence thing. Why you don't use the money? Why you would ever use to fund SSL $15 million a month to fight crime and violence? Why you don't get it and try to make a police force a better force so them can go out there and fight crime and violence? Why? But yet still you're ready to fund SSL $15 million a month. Check how much money that before this investigation done. People, we need to wake up. We are asleep. We definitely asleep and we need to wake up. But this is what Babs Grange have to say, people. Leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section.
I was horror-struck when I saw Mark Golding pull the man by the large chain around his neck while laughing and having a jolly good time. My heart sank as I remembered the ancestors who were similarly treated as they endured hundreds of years of unspeakable oppression and brutality perpetrated by white colonial enslavers in a long war for our freedom today. All of us who are of African descent have been the beneficiaries of emancipation given to us by the ancestors. We mustn't take it lightly that today we live the life our African ancestors could only dream of. How could the holder of such a high constitutional office as leader of the opposition so disrespect our ancestors who gave their lives so that we could be here today? The slavery scene in which the opposition leader positioned himself as the main character and chief arbiter on the issue of whether a black man is freed is deeply offensive and is an affront to the entire nation. Mark Golding's reprehensible conduct has angered Jamaicans from all walks of life, as his performance mirrored a very painful, very painful period when our ancestors were chained and pulled by chains about their necks, sometimes before cheering crowds at auctions where they were sold, or as a mere act to fulfill the perverse pleasure of the oppressor. Would the ancestors be pleased with Mark Golding's behavior? No. Would they cheer him? No. Or would they reject him and condemn his behavior? Yes, they would. Mark Golding has made a mockery of the sacrifice of our foreparents. I'm offended by it and deeply hurt. He should at minimum apologize and commit never ever to disrespect our people again.
So these people have been doing so much and them now apologize to we. But they look up is a chain around that man neck. Them a fight for apology. Babs Grange, on no need to apologize to Jamaican people for all of this stupidness we wanna do. Jamaican people tired of it. Them tired of it. On no need to apologize to Jamaican people for all of what we wanna do to them. All of what we wanna do to Jamaican people, we no need to apologize to them, including the teachers them, the nurse them, the police officers them. We no need to apologize to them. Leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. Now I'm gonna play the video with Dr. Led and you guys can leave your honest opinion. Remember to leave a like, remember to subscribe, alright?
My Jamaican people, let us reason on an intellectual level now. Because if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. Amidst public outcry surrounding the most disgraceful financial blunder in the history of Jamaican politics, these politicians are still trying to treat the Jamaican people the Jamaican populace as though we are idiots. It took them a week to sit back and brainstorm and come up with this bright idea that the funds that will be expended towards SSL are not taxpayers' money, but funds recovered from the Proceeds of Crime Act. Okay, fine. Now, my Jamaican people, let's discuss the Proceeds of Crime Act funds. These are funds that we are just knowing about, funds that we didn't know exist, funds that we didn't know that were available to benefit the nation. Now, how about you use these funds to benefit the current police officers who are actually working hard to recover those funds from the criminals? How about you buy some new police vehicles that these police officers don't have to use their private cars, that they have to use in the evening after the operations to go on these operations to seize these assets? How about you fix up those police stations that are leaking, that these officers have to live in like rats and roaches? How about ambulatory care? How about you have ambulance available to these police stations to help people who suffer from violent crimes? How about you invest in a proper trauma unit at least one public hospital in Jamaica? Proper trauma unit. How many people suffer from gunshot wounds daily? Stab wounds, chop wounds. How about you provide access to toll roads for these police officers who are fighting crime and recovering these assets from these criminals? Do you remember what happened down here in Osherius recently? When the police officer died on the toll because his fellow officers could not access the toll because they couldn't pay toll fees? But yet we have all these millions and billions sitting aside to benefit criminals? Let's talk about the proceeds of crime again. How about you use these funds to benefit the victims of crime? How about those kids that were orphanated because they lost their parents to crime? How about these witnesses who are supposed to be able to help in the prosecution processes but cannot do so because you, the government and authorities, are not providing security for them? So these cases crumble in front of the courts. How about these businesses that suffered at the hands of criminals? These farmers who lost their farm produce and their animals to these predial criminals. How about you help these people with grants to get back on their feet? Good God, man. Are you serious? Talk about proceeds of crime money. Let's see how it could be better expended. How about you think about these kids in these classrooms who are burning like they're in hell? No fans, no AC. How about we invest and implement within the school curriculum a forensic science class that get the interest of these youngsters who have the will and the wish to serve their nation, so they can learn forensic science from high school, so when they actually join the police force, they are ready to serve their nation. All these things are on the back burner, right? Yeah. They're all in the back burner. The cadets units within the high school, invest in those, so the youngsters who have the discipline and the willingness to serve our nation can actually get good training. No, these things are on the back burner. But you know what's on the back burner? Expending public funds. Forget taxpayers' funds. Public funds. To benefit criminal entities. How many public servants do we have in this nation right now who are earning over $400,000 a year? Not the crime fighters, not the nurses, not the firefighters. I mean $400,000 a month. Show me the civil servant right now. We are collecting $400,000 a month. But yet we can expend $400,000 individually, monthly, to employees of an entity that has created a nasty taste in the mouths of investors locally and internationally. And you feel proud as leaders? You feel proud? You sat back for a week, brainstorm, thought thought about it and came up with this bright idea that no, it's not taxpayers' money. It's proceeds of the crime act revenues. How is that different?